Welcome back to Richo Woodworking. This past February, I've been busy working on my new creation, as well as assembling this box, this uGears safe. I got into uGears back in maybe 2019, maybe before that. I started with building the treasure box, then I moved on to the antique box, and then I kind of held off for several years because I thought I'd rather spend my time and effort building new things than assembling a kit. But this last February, I really wanted to try the safe. So this video is about the uGears safe. Give you an idea how it looks. So uGears is one of those companies that makes laser cut wood into an assembly kit that you can assemble yourself without glue. And so many woodworkers have really actually gotten into this because it uses some of those fine motor skills of woodworking in addition to some of the logical thinking that we use for puzzling, for those of you who enjoy puzzles. It's certainly not a puzzle, but taking all these, I believe this one has over 185 pieces, and taking all those and putting them together into what you see now. And they all come with instructions, and the instructions are pretty detailed. It starts with a bunch of cards, and I mean, this one has a combination lock that you have to pre-program and they give you some selected programs you can use, or you can come up with your own. And so there's a lot going on with these assembly puzzles. So I enjoy them. You can buy these things at some woodworking places, like Woodcraft, I believe, sells them. Some hobby stores sell them. I really don't remember where I first bought the treasure box. I don't know. You know, I may have seen it at a Barnes & Noble and bought it there. This one came from Amazon. So that's where I bought this one. For this one, I had thought about making my own combination, but I decided instead to go with one of theirs. So let's go ahead, and the combination, there's a lot of gears going on, and that's what they're kind of known for. uGears is gears that work together to make your device work, whether it's a box or like a little machine or a tractor trailer. I mean, there's all kinds of things they sell. So there you go. Thing turns down, open the door. Okay, you get it open. Right here is your combination. You've got about three pieces in here that have dials on them. That each of the dial gets a little piece stuck into it, and that's how it decides when you're at the point that it needs to be at. You got a rubber band up here, so once you hit that mark, this piece will be flipped up. And so when I release it, this piece comes down, and that's what locks the box, locks the door from in here. Now, you've got because of the combination, you've got about this much of the box that you've lost of space. This funny $sign they stick on it to cover it all up. But even with that much removed, the box is still very large, and you can get a fair amount of stuff in it. I've got a lot of Hanayamas in there and a couple brain teasers. There's enough room in there for a small puzzle box or anything else you want to stick in there. So as you know, I like Hanayamas. So we got slider, flag, infinity. Now, if you have seen some of my other videos, you know these guys are actually kept in the apothecary. I've got them in here for the moment. Cylinder, that was one of my first ones. The greatest puzzle in the world, UFO, and a couple others. Cyclone was very hard, but it's still one of my favorites. So, and down the bottom we've got some brain teasers, and of course, what's a safe without sticking in some money? Now, it's a lot of space in there. There's also this shelf up here. The shelf is removable, so you can go without that if you've got something larger you want to put in. But overall, oh, and one additional feature, up on top, this slot will break out, so you can put coins in. That's the original intention of this thing, is for putting coins in, but I don't have a lot of coins. I have coins that I've kept in a collection, but I wouldn't put them in here. And so for me, this is better used for items rather than coins. But I think it was originally made for maybe putting Ukrainian coins or euros or something like that in there. But, you know, again, it's up to you. If you are interested in getting this box, it's certainly well worth the challenge. It is considered a advanced level of uGears challenge compared to some of the easier assembly kits. So certainly, if you've been thinking about trying it, give it a try and see what you think about it. Thanks for watching.